Hey everybody, and welcome on back. So I'm going to be giving a very short video today. This is on Cronos, the New Dawn. I'm actually on New Game Plus at the moment. You can see I'm wearing the Leviathan suit. I'm playing on the PS5 Pro. So this will be my thoughts. This will be a couple of hints and tips, and whether it's worth your money in the long run. And as I said, I'll try and keep it short. There will be spoilers in this video, so if you do not want to hear spoilers at all, then click off the video. This is not the video for you. That said, again, for anybody that's still here, thank you for watching. And let's crack straight on with it. Right, so first off, congratulations to Bloober Team. I've been with you since Laser Fear 1, Laser Fear 2, The Medium, and then you did Silent Hill 2 Remake, and I was nervous for that. I think we all were. Not because it was you, the team, Bloober Team, it's because it's a classic. We all grew up with that game, but you nailed it. And now you've done this game, and this game is every bit as good as Silent Hill 2. You've crafted something here that you can make DLCs on. You can progress the story even further. Um, so how I found the game on PS5 Pro to run is it runs really, really smooth. I will show you real quick. I'm playing on performance mode, which is giving me 60 FPS and 1440p. You can go to 4K if you go to quality, but then you're dropping down to 30 FPS, and I don't like that. Motion blur I have turned off. Chromatic aberration I always have that off because I don't like the like fuzzy dots on the screen. I've never liked that. So the combat is awesome. I would advise that you turn aim assist off because, for example, if you're aiming at there's an enemy there and there's a box here, and you want to shoot the box to take out multiple enemies, well, it won't do that. It will aim straight at the enemy. So get rid of aim assist. I've also turned my sensitivity up on my pad. Where is it? Yeah, you can see I've turned the map and here because it was turning too slow. Mainly that was mainly for the last boss fight where you've got to have eyes up your butthole to see what he's doing. So yeah, it's a great game. It runs really well. It looks really well. I'm playing on a 70-inch TV and it looks amazing. Like really, really, really good. I know my TV has got upscaling as well and smart resolution and all that sort of stuff. So I don't know if that's helping. But playing on the PS5 Pro with the way it's handling it, yeah, can't fault it. So now I'd like to quickly give some real quick tips on the game, what I've learned. So when I first played the game, you've got limited resource slots, right? So obviously getting your inventory slot up is important. What I failed to do is notice that if you come to the upgrade machine, you can see where you've got resource limit at the bottom. Now, I do not know why when I was clicking this, I didn't know what it was doing. But basically, it allows you to stack all your bullets, your health, your pyres, everything. You can stack everything, but you need to increase your resource limit. So my tip is ignore suit integrity for now and concentrate on inventory slots and resource limit. That'll allow you to have more slots to carry your bullets and your quest items, and more of the bullets and stuff will stack. So I've got all the guns that I've got here that I found so far. So I've got the sword, which was the first gun I had in my first playthrough. You can see how much I upgraded that. Then I got this gun, and I've recently on New Game Plus started to upgrade this. I actually prefer this one. It's got no charge shot, but it's a faster fire and it's more powerful. I've got the two shotguns. I've got the hammer and the mace. I don't like the mace because it shoots two bullets at the same time, which to me is a waste of resource. So I like the first one. I've got that maxed out on both clip size and firepower. Also got the two carbines. I've got the javelin and the lance. Don't like the lance. Again, like the shotgun, it wastes too many bullets, shoots in too much at once. And then you've got the most powerful gun in the game, the Arbalest, which is basically a sniper rifle on steroids. So for anybody that's up to that point, there's a part where you do a mission in the church and you have to fight all the NPCs, and then finally you end up fighting the boss. Now, two bullets will take that boss out on the final phase where you've got to shoot the tummy. It's an absolute beast. And there's been a number of times where, you go into them hallways and you get ganked by a big boss that you must take down. This will pretty much once two tap every boss that it comes across. The only problem with that gun is to craft bullets for it. As you can see here, it takes two chemicals and one core. But once you've started your New Game Plus run, your cores are basically obsolete anyway, because you use cores for these three things: your suit, your torch, and your pyre. So as soon as you've maxed all them, any cores you earn through any New Game Plus or further New Game Pluses after just either sell them for 2,000 each or craft the sniper rifle ammo. So that said, the only thing that I would say to Bloober team swapping from hints and tips now, please do something with the cost of crafting, because there's a number of times. Well, this game is basically based on traps. So you can be walking through an area and there can be an enemy on the wall, right? So you can see that he's there, but he's not alive. Then you'll go and pick up a resource in the room, and then all of a sudden he's alive, and there's about 3 or 4 other people in the room alive. Now, if you don't have a lot of bullets, that's a bad run, right? Or if you open a door like this and you see explosives everywhere, you know it's a trap. Now, yes, you can go in there and you can fight. If you run out of bullets and try and craft them and don't have the 3 chemicals just to make 5 handgun bullets, the problem with that is you'll die and you'll have to go back to the respawn. Now, as you're coming back through and you get back to the same door, yes, you can have more bullets, but does that feel satisfying? Not really, because you didn't die to a skill issue, you died to resources. And that happens over and over and over again in this game. You will stack bullets, you'll stack your pyres, and you'll think you're doing really well getting ready for a boss fight, and you'll walk into a random room and absolutely get gangbanged, and then all your resources are gone. And the game's got a habit of doing that. So that's my only ask to Bloober team. Please do something with the cost of resources. It should only cost 1 chemical to make 5 bullets. It shouldn't cost 3 chemicals, which are not easy to come by. You know, and also on top of that, can you please add 4 inventory slots? You can see there's a gap underneath. Why can't you put 4 more there? Because there's a number of quests that ask you, like the hospital, to carry 3 items, the 3 chemicals, or the church, where you've got to carry 4 items. And then on top of that, you've got to carry bolt cutters with you. So I'll show you that real quick. Like in Resident Evil, where bolt cutters will go to your key items, here it doesn't. Here, it's literally, it's taken up inventory spots. So as you can see there, bolt cutters, which means, and I also would need the police key for this level, but it means less of something else that you're carrying that you need. Do you understand? But that's it. That's all I would say. Yes, the game is absolutely fantastic. Yes, it's 1,000,000% worth your money. Bloober team have done an absolute outstanding job. The only thing I can fault Bloober team with is the cost of building bullets here, or the inventory slots. There's just not enough of them. Even just 4 more, right, would allow you to carry your quest items and then carry some bullets and some health at the same time. Other than that, the only gripe-ish sort of thing that I found with the game is when you're in an area like this where it's nice and quiet, that's fine. But when you go into an area where there's all bodies on the walls, the sound is absolutely everywhere. Now, you'll get used to in this game getting ganked. So you'll see the enemies on the wall. You're using your heartbeat sensor on the side of your gun, which if you go on an enemy, it'll show you whether it's green, which means it's alive, or it'll be nothing, it's dead. But in them areas where there's bodies on the walls, it's really, really hard to pinpoint where they are because the sound is absolutely, it's just not good. It's everywhere. And the other thing that I do think was maybe slightly overdone is you get these flashbacks with these people here whenever you interact with them, and it can be nauseating the way it sort of handles the flashback. Like there's a mission where you're leaving an area and one of the people that you're interacting with, you're walking forward like this, but the flashback happens and then it sends you 5 steps back, and then you'll walk forward again, then you go 5 steps back, and it's that backward, forward. It can be quite nauseating. So for anybody that does have any kind of motion sickness or anything like that, just know that is in the game. The flashbacks are a very heavy thing, and yeah. But anyway, that said, guys, I think I've took up enough of your time. It's an awesome game. It gets a 9 out of 10 for me. If Bloober team decide to do something with inventory, the crafting system, then maybe I'll give it a 10. But for now, it's a 9. Thank you for watching the video, guys. My next video will be Dying Like the Beast. And I don't know if I'm doing a full playthrough or whether I'll cover secrets, tips and hints like I have in this. But yeah, awesome game, guys. Really, really, really worth the money. And I'm usually the first one to moan about a game, even if it's slightly bad. But no, this is awesome. So thank you, guys, and I'll catch you on my next video. Bye-bye.